to go over some conjugations. So remember when we conjugate AR, ER, IR verbs. Also, I want to go over to AR verbs. We have endings O, as, a, amos, as, an. If you're conjugating ER verbs, you have O, S, E, emos, as, en. And for IR verbs, we have O, S, E, emos, is, en. That is if you are identifying the stem. For example, with the verb bailar, you have to draw the ending, and that's the stem of the word. So based on those endings, now we can add each ending based on the conjugation that you're doing for each pronoun. Yo bailo, tú bailas, él, ella, usted baila, nosotros bailamos, vosotros bailáis, ustedes, ellos, ellas baila. And you would do that for every ER or IR verb, except for different endings. So when you check your your work today, which is posted in Google Classroom, then you need to identify these conjugations. So, for example, here, I do have the verb to attend, to play an instrument, to fish, to cry, to rest. So I want you to conjugate, put the infinitive verb at the top, and then conjugate, identify the stem part, and then add the new endings based on the pronoun that you're using. Yeah, so it's pretty much what we did in here. Also, when you do this work, identify those verbs that are irregular. So I mark them with that as the little star. So we have the verb querer, which is irregular. So I remind you those verbs querer have a stem change. Yeah, so if I identify the stem of querer, let's say querer. If I drop the ending, I have care. Yeah, but this verb also have a stem because it's a shoe verb, where the E is going to change to IE. So that means that your form is going to be quiero. So it's an ER verb. So my endings for the ER verb is going to be quiero, quieres, quiere, queremos, queréis, queren. So notice on that verb, I did my stem change. So that would become my stem. And then I just add the new endings. Yeah. The same with tener. Tener is a subgogo verb. So the yo form is irregular. Tengo. And then I drop the ER, and tener, the first E is going to change. That change is going to be where the E changes to IE. So notice how I have the word tie. That becomes my new stem. Yeah, so tien, tien. So if I do have this new stem, because I follow the stem change, then I will have for the two form tienes, tiene, then tienen. The nosotros and the vosotros, as you notice on Schubers, are not included on that stem change. Yeah. So based on that, go ahead and do your conjugations. With the verb to be, that's the verb that we use. Where's to be? Here. The ones that we use to describe ourselves, like to be. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella, usted es, nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ustedes, ellos, ellas son. And then on this section, all you gotta do is conjugate based on the subject I'm giving you. So I'm not just giving you pronouns, now I'm giving you subject pronouns. For example, mi amiga y yo equals nosotros, and the verb is beber. So if it's an ER verb and it's a nosotros form, then I am going to go and put this conjugation. Bebemos, yeah? That would be the conjugation. We drink. That's your word for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, if you are home, please submit a picture of your work on Google Classroom, and you will be done for today. Thank you and have a great weekend. Nos vemos. Ten un buen fin de semana. Chao.